10 hacks and tips to save money while traveling and going on more vacations. While much money is used to create memories that will last a lifetime, there are several techniques that you can utilize to help make a trip overseas just as affordable as one within your own country. Hey my friend, very happy to meet you. As I used to work for 12 plus hours a day for years and years, I know how it feels to take a few days and travel anywhere outside or even inside your country and enjoy your life. Here are 10 simple things you can easily do to save more money and afford to travel even more times than what you are used to. 1. Use a credit card with no foreign transaction fees. The Chase Sapphire Preferred is a terrific travel rewards credit card that charges no foreign transaction fee. New cardholders can earn a 60,000 point bonus after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. In general, credit cards have their place. They can offer certain protections when you're traveling, and you can also use them to earn rewards. If you lose a wallet full of cash in a foreign country, you're out of luck. Lose your credit card, though, and you can simply call to cancel the card. You won't be liable for fraudulent charges, and you can easily order a replacement. However, it's always a good idea to have some local currency on hand. If you're sightseeing, grabbing food, or buying souvenirs, cash is likely to be your only option. No matter where you go, there are probably many places that your credit and debit cards are not welcome. 2. Choose airfare wisely. The cost of airfare varies not only by the time of year, but even by the day of the week that your trip begins. Travel experts recommend purchasing tickets somewhere between 50 and 100 days before your departure. You can also reduce your expenses by as much as 20% by selecting flights that depart on a Thursday and return on a Monday. Additionally, most airlines offer discounted tickets during the month of September. Another good way to cut costs is by traveling abroad to your chosen overseas destination during the off-season. 3. Know your currency. The currency exchange rate changes constantly, so it is a good idea to research these rates before you leave for your trip. You can also exchange your currency in advance, and this means that it can be very beneficial to begin tracking the exchange rate a few months before your trip. After all, if the rate experiences a notable drop, you could save a lot of money by moving forward with an exchange before the cost increases again. American travelers can currently get more out of their money in Australia and New Zealand than in Europe, and this is definitely worth considering. 4. Watch out for dynamic currency conversion. Many travelers are bribed by the convenience and familiarity of receiving bills at restaurants, for instance, in US dollars. But this new trend, called dynamic currency conversion, often comes with an unfavorable exchange rate, transaction fees, or both. So when asked if you want to pay a bill in the local currency or in US dollars, go with the local option, unless you can verify that the cost is negligible and worth it to you for the familiarity factor. 5. Take advantage of free entertainment. Almost every major city has a long list of free entertainment options, but you might need to spend some time researching this topic in order to find what you are looking for. Search Groupon Getaways to find deals on group tours. Of course, cities such as London actually make it quite easy to stay entertained for free throughout your visit. Almost every museum in London is free, which means it is a dream destination for art and history lovers. If Paris is more your style, you can visit the highly regarded Louvre for free on the first Sunday of every month. You may also be able to find free concerts in the local park during the summer. 6. Cut cell phone costs. If you plan on traveling for more than a few weeks, think about how it will impact your cell phone bill and your ability to communicate. You could consider purchasing a prepaid SIM card once you get settled in. This is much more budget-friendly than roaming on your phone with your home plan. Depending on which country you're in, prepaid phone cards can be incredibly cheap. If your host nation's SIM card provides a lot of data but limited talk/text, you can download a VoIP application to make phone calls. Services like Skype and WhatsApp allow for free calls to other users. Services like Apple's Massage and FaceTime allow you to communicate instantly back home in exchange for a few megabytes of prepaid SIM card data. This option is cheaper than purchasing an international plan from your home cell phone provider, but you will need to make sure that your phone is unlocked prior to departure. 7. Look into city passes. Some cities have special passes that offer access to museums or landmarks. provide public transportation, and even give discounts on food and services. These are usually great ways to experience an area and save quite a bit of money in the process. For example, cities may offer things like Berlin's Welcome Card, which gives you access to public transportation as well as discounts on over 200 offers. Oh, and you'll snag a free city guide and map, which will be handy for getting around. Be sure to search and see if your destination has a similar offer, which can help you cross off all of the exciting attractions and save cash along the way. 8. Get an international driver's license. The freedom that comes from being able to drive across Europe or any other destination is immense. Before you move or depart on your next vacation, purchase an international driver's license, EIDL. Most foreign rental companies in Europe don't distinguish between your stateside driver's license and EIDL, but if you get pulled over by the national police, the EIDL will cover you. Renting a car and splitting the bill can be a fun, convenient, and relatively inexpensive means of moving you and your travel buddies. 9. Eating and drinking. Book hotel rooms that include breakfast in the price. Bring some food and drinks with you, for both the plane and the trip itself. The locals in your destination area are a great resource for finding the best and the most affordable, from food to attractions and activities. The rule of thumb when visiting a new area is to do as the locals do. This means asking around about the best hole-in-the-wall restaurants. Not only will you avoid paying tourist area prices, but you will probably find some of the best tasting food in the process. 10. Shopping skills. Look into local markets, where truly one-of-a-kind items can be found at a reduced cost. Traditional stores may have items of interest, but they are also much more likely to be easily duplicated at home. Be sure to research local customs to avoid spending more money than necessary. Azerbaijan is a prime example of this practice. The pricing in their markets is always inflated to allow consumers to haggle for a better deal, but they will take the listed price with a confused smile if you are not savvy enough to know how their markets work. Don't buy a souvenir the moment you see it. Scope out all the shops and their prices. Throughout my trip, I take a mental note of how much items are, and I revisit the least expensive stores at the end. The only exception to this rule is, if you want something that's rare or limited, snag it when you see it, because it might be gone by the time you circle back. Really hope you got some value. Here's an extra super awesome tool that will help you save more money. This is by far the best way to save money and book your accommodation, activities, or even renting a car in the city you are visiting with the guaranteed lowest price. Do they look familiar? Priceline, Booking.com, Hotel.com, Expedia, Agoda, Trivago. 1 million hotels and resorts worldwide. Over 8,000 car rental choices and thousands of tours and excursions. It is a one-stop booking engine, which you can access to hotel accommodation, rental cars and tours and excursions. 110% best price guarantee. Earn travel credit. Public price is the lowest online price found outside TripSaver. Total with tax is the exact amount of money you will pay. Saving dollars. The amount of money you save when you book on TripSaver, total with tax minus public price. Travel credit is the amount of money credited into your TripSaver 2.0 account after the completion of your travel. For prepaid reservations, you will earn 1% TripSaver travel credits, and for pay-at-hotel reservations, you will earn 3% TripSaver travel credits. TripSaver travel credits earned can be used towards placing reservations on the TripSaver 2.0 website or redeemed online in minimum denominations of $250 per redemption. TripSaver shows the prices of the 9 most dominating online companies, then compares its price to the lowest price you can find anywhere else to give you a much lower price than the lowest one. This is what I got on Booking.com. Before TripSaver I used to book on Booking, and I'm now level 2 genius, which means I have extra discounts than a normal account price. 5,325 plus 810 equals $6,135 given the same time frame and number of guests. Really amazing. Compared to $4,177 on TripSaver, so I can save $1,958 in one trip. 110% price guarantee policy. Get 110% of the price difference back if you can beat our price. Why don't you check TripSaver yourself for free? Here is a demo account where you can compare and check the prices of any hotel you want. How to access and have your own saving account in TripSaver? You can choose from a variety of packages according to your need and frequency of traveling. Each package has a different price and grants you with a different saving balance. When you make a reservation, your saving dollars will be subtracted from your saving balance. Your saving balance is valid for 5 years. Want to have your own saving balance in TripSaver? Click on this link. Method 1. Create your own Q account. Go to Shop. Use your own IR ID. Choose Holidays. Purchase package on TripSaver. Why to make an account first? 1. Enjoy more discounts on your second time purchase and afterwards on all Connect products. 2. Transfer your travel credit to your Q account for easy and fast redemption. Note, if you want to create an account, please contact me on my Facebook page and I will guide you. Won't take 5 to 10 minutes. Method 2. Go to Shop. Use IR ID, HG979909. Choose Holidays. Purchase package on TripSaver. Did you get some value? I hope you did get a value, because each short time period, I really try hard to put some valuable tips to make you feel better and live in a better way as a professional or hard worker, while most importantly creating a lifestyle you love. If you have any questions, or want to connect more, please stay connected and click on my Facebook link below.